You're listening to CBC Online at cbchs.org.
CBC Online, we're with CBC varsity basketball coach Bobby McCormack, and the Cadets made it to the Elite Eight, but they fell at UMSL against Marquette. And Coach, talk to us about what the game looked like from your point of view.
Well, it was almost like a two-edged sword for us, simply because we wanted to defend the post as best we could, because we knew everything went through Rossburg. Thought we did a decent job in the first half, and they ended up hitting 5 threes. And when you have a guy that's 6'10" and 260, you really need 2 people on him. And they found the open man, and we're 11 for 18 from 3, and really caught us back on our heels. And it was the game where we needed them not to shoot the ball well from the perimeter. And they did, and they got us. So hats off to Marquette.
So you look at the season as a whole, though. I mean, you guys came in really not really on a lot of people's radar screens. The sophomore play has been awesome. Talk about what it looks like for the future for CBC basketball. You guys will be back there.
You know what? We are, as a coaching staff, extremely excited about our program. We have, as you know, we had 5 sophomores on varsity. The 5 seniors that we did have were integral parts of what we did, our 19 and 11 season. The future is extremely bright, simply from the standpoint of the exposure that we got, especially on the varsity level this year for our younger kids. We've got some kids becoming eligible, so it's one of those things where we've got some pretty talented 8th graders that have been accepted. So it's one of those deals where the future is extremely bright, and we're gonna build on that, and we're gonna work hard once the summer starts in our 25 days.
So talk to us a little about the off season. Obviously the loss is still a little fresh, but at what point do your guys kind of get back in the weight room and start looking for next year?
Well, a lot of our kids play AAU ball, which starts up here, and they get heavy going, in July, but practice pretty much through June, and start practices here in April. But they've always got a ball in their hand, and we've got quite a few guys where basketball is their single sport. And I have always said that if you're talented enough to play 2 or maybe even 3 sports, go ahead and do so. But we've got quite a few guys that basketball is their single sport, though. So they'll have a ball in their hand most of the spring and throughout the entire summer.
As we mentioned, you guys made it to the Elite Eight, one of the top 8 teams in Missouri. So what does CBC need to do, from your point of view, to turn that corner next year? What do we need to do? What needs to happen for you guys to enjoy the success that you had this year? Well,
I think it comes with hard work and getting in the gym and doing what we've done to this point. I think we played a fairly senior-laden team in Marquette, and we played a tough schedule all year long. Next year, we have quite a few big games on the schedule, one in Peoria, one in Columbia, and one at the Scott Trade Center, the Coaches vs. Cancer. So we're going to continue to upgrade the schedule, which we always have, and give these kids the exposure that they deserve as far as CBC basketball is concerned.
And finally, any word to the fans, the students, and the parents, and the alumni community who came out to the games? Any message for them, Coach?
Well, one thing that I express to our players is the tradition of CBC athletics, and more importantly, in our case, the basketball program. When you walk in that gym and see the 5 banners hanging there, they're playing for the people that have come before them, and they're playing for the people that are coming to CBC as well. And we are extremely proud and love the fact that we have the backing that we do from not only the parents and and the alumni, but also the administration. And we just want to say thank you, and we'll be back next year.
And again, for you this summer, you got a whole stack of camps coming on with the Bobby McCormack youth basketball camps. Talk about the camps a little bit.
We actually have 8 weeks of camp this summer for boys and girls ages 7 to 14, and we've been doing that for quite a few years now, and we just get a great group of kids that come through the door and get exposed to CBC and have a good time. And we try and make sure that the kids make new friends and learn a little bit about basketball and just have a great experience here at CB.
Again, that's Coach Bobby McCormack. CBC finishes 19 and 12, correct?
19 and 11.
19 and 11, excuse me, on the season. And looking forward to next year with you, Coach. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks, Rob.
CBC, Men for Tomorrow, Brothers for Life.